How many of you did that mistake? Normally, I do this mistake. Now the amount is around 39,900. Let me make it to 40,000 round off. Almost. Now I got the 40,000 mark. Now I'll close it. This we normally do it, right? See this. This is going to be like an area wherein we normally tend to lose a lot. I don't know how many of you have done that. I've done this several times and lost big. Not only the capital, like in a profit, the capital also get wiped away. Okay? Don't carry that emotion. If you feel that it has to, like, done with your day, close it and then relax. That's the best way to do it. Okay. So people who ask me, Shiva, like in this market dynamics have changed. I'm not able to make money the way I used to do it before. The same thing. This market is what I like it. This is exactly the market I love it as a scalper. All you needed to do is wait for the resistance, wait for the support, quickly make some scalp, make some 5-10K, keep on compounding it. That's it. Maybe around like, what I want you to do is set a target for yourself. I've made this much money, now I needed to protect it. I needed to protect it. Keep putting that in your mind. Okay? And the most important thing is set a target. Okay, I'm not going to let this go beyond this level. Imagine you already got 1%. Now we are in the close, like on verge of getting 2% for this account. If you're getting that mindset, no, even out of this 2%, I can lose 0.5%, 0.8%. So take a risk based on that. If your morning trade is with only like 100, like 200 quantities, by 11 o'clock, if you have gone to 1,000 quantities, naturally your risk appetite has gone up. The M2M swing will be huge, as we've seen, and it will also give you like a lot of headaches. Never do that. So our intention should be like, okay, this is the level it is playing around. Now I will wait for a 2-candle theory, or let it fall here. I'll take a support trade, or let it take above the VWAP and then go higher and higher. Let me take a 2-candle theory trade. That's exactly the area we should be focusing on. So never ever get into anything. So are they trying to do another round of a move on the upside? Yes, looks like it. By this time, imagine people who have been buying it in the morning. What would have been their scenario when they look at it? It has fallen from 384 to these levels now. Get them water bottles. Yeah, throw it. Thank you. So slowly, what has been happening now? There is some increase happening. Now it's the time for us to go and look at the trending OI data. Is the data getting bullish or bearish? Chart shows you something, but the data showing you something. Huh? Both sides are like almost getting there. So in this kind of a market, the reason why you are not able to see a follow-through is data is showing you that. When you have the sellers creating more and more positions on the call side, they normally don't let it go higher. Now, today would be a big day. Why I say it will be a big day? Imagine if this kind of a data is going to be slowly forming in, and somewhere, someone wanted to trap the sellers on the call side. If they started buying some banks, maybe HDFC or ICICI was the one which was there in the red. If they started to buy this guy, you will see a sudden move happening. What will happen to this OI? The OI will start to fall drastically. This is something which I want you to watch out. As of now, this is giving you the confidence not to enter because the chart clearly says bullish, but the data says bearish. This is a divergence. People ask me, right, Shiva, how do I know that it is going to be a sideways day? When the chart shows you something, when the data shows you something, that's the clear clue. Next, if you look at this on a positional, I don't know how many of you look at the positional data. When I look at positional data, that is from yesterday to today. Okay? Because normally 2 days data is more than sufficient. What has happened here? Even with positional data, it is getting more and more bearish than bullish. 2.8 crore on the call side, 1.65 crore on the put side. Now, what has happened in terms of the price, I'll just look at the price here. 2447, the combined price of all these strikes is 2447. On the call side, now it has fallen to almost there. On the put side, 49 to 48. Is the sellers really commanding on either side? No. Sellers, though they see an opportunity which is going to be there on the put side compared to the call side. Why? The premiums on this combined strikes on the put side is much higher compared to the call side. So puts have some edge because looking at the market bullishness and other things. But I needed to see a short covering happening here. The 2450 combined price needed to go above the 3 or 3.5, and this 4.8 needed to come below the 3.5 mark. I needed to see that. That will give me the confidence that these guys are going to be making the directional change. There is one more thing. Though the calls have gone above the 50% mark on the call side, puts have fallen 50%, open and high is still on the put side. Trending OI is still on the put side. So when you have two elements on that side, two elements on this side, we needed to be really, really careful. Okay, though it has given you all the minor trades here and there, just stay light. Like in the day is like in pretty long. You will get plenty of opportunities through the day, but when you are getting to see this, we just needed to stay light. Prem. We have to go live actually. 9:30. So that's something which I want you guys to track. As long as it is going to be near to that VWAP zone, try to stay light. Try to stay light. This area is going to be a key criteria now. So in the last few minutes, the call prices have gone from 2447 to 2553. Another 200-point fall happening on the put side, which is clearly indicating the move is happening on the upside. We have started to unwind some position or add some short build-up on the put side now. So this particular feature has been enabled. All the participants who are joining live, you will be able to see the new trending OI feature, which has been listed under the option segment, trending OI with the price action. Here, you will be able to track not only the OI, you will also be able to see the combined prices of all these strikes, the call, put, and everything. And also, we have given you what is the LTP change which is happening for these strikes here. Put prices separately, call prices separately, the combined one separately. So if you look at it from the yesterday's close, call side 645, 777 at this time. Here, from 3,000 fall, it has gone to 3.4. Slowly, they are getting the move on the upside. Now, this is a crucial area. If I am a bull, this is where I would love to trap all the call sellers. The call sellers who have been adding the position, they all needed to get trapped. I was telling you about the ICICI Bank, right? What has happened to the ICICI Bank in the last 15 minutes? Which are the banks which is making a move in the last 15 minutes now? One is IndusInd Bank, 0.42%. One is SBI, 0.32%. Next is Kotak, 0.39%. And ICICI is slowly coming back, trying to edge towards the green territory. Now, all of these guys are trying to hedge into the green. What is happening with the data here? 2774. Few minutes back, what was the combined like in price of put side? 4,800. How much has fallen now? Close to 500 odd rupees has gone. If you go and look at individual data, you will start to see either a long unwinding or a short build-up. We'll just see that. What is happening here? Short build-up. This is on 45,700. 45,800. Again, the same short build-up story. Short build-up story. Short build-up story here. From 42 lakhs gone to 50. This is the area wherein you needed to see how the longs are going to trap these guys. From 69, it has gone to 83 lakhs. To an extent, they will keep on adding the position. The sellers will feel like in this market is maybe like in maybe I'll give you 100 points, but I don't think you will be able to move beyond that level. Once they go here, and once they clear all the resistances, these guys will start to panic. But are the bulls are getting a free hand? No. The fun is, only when the trending OI changes, only when the data changes, we will get to see the real fun. What they are trying to do now? What are they trying to do? What is the previous candle and this candle now? They would have made sure that they are showing you a breakout. Many people would have again entered on around 350 to 370, 380. This candle would have completely wiped out that. Completely wiped out that. That's the reason you guys needed to be really, really careful. What is the scenario here? 2 crore, 1.87 now. If you see this kind of data, what you will normally do? Trending OI, 2 crore, 1.9 crore. What do you do? Is it good for a buyer or a seller? Seller. Why? Because they are constantly adding the positions on both call and put simultaneously. And if you go and look at the options chain page, the data here, like, and though we don't track much of the IV data on the expiry day, the market is bullish, and I would expect the call IVs to be much higher than the put IVs. But the call IVs are trading somewhere around like in 12, 13. The put IVs are trading at 16, 17. What is that indirect clue which you are getting it? Shiva, we may give you some money on the call side, but we are also trying to create more positions on the call side. IV will give you a clue whether the positions are getting added, whether it is going to be supportive to the buyers or the sellers. In spite of the price moving higher, and if the IVs are not going higher, which is a clear sign that they are shorting it at every higher level. We needed to see a change in pattern in terms of the IV. Only then we will be able to get the move. Okay. Great. So they are clearly playing between the levels now. The level is the VWAP, the morning VWAP, and then the super trend. So once these guys break this, either of these two levels, then we might have some opportunity. Is there an opportunity for me on the open and high now? Some of them are, it is. Why? What happened to the call prices? In the morning, we saw all the call prices were trading more than 50%, 60%, right? All of them have been falling now. Have they given up? Yes. But what is one thing which is bothering me still? The put side. It is still more than 50% fall. It has to rise, and it has to come below the 40 or like in 30, 40, and so on, so that it will be easy for us to go and chase it. And at the same time, are we getting some badge on all the open and high strikes? So what are the parameters which I will normally look at? I needed to look at in the money and at the money, not deep in the money strikes or not OTM strikes. So if I look at it today, probably 46,000 is the only candidate which is going to be worth the effort, because this one is 700, 900. I don't think this is going to be important to me because it is deep in the money. These are all OTM strikes. I'm not going to give too much of importance. The one which is going to be focusing is going to be on 46,000, which is trading at 185. And you can clearly look at it. It is looking for a 250. But the probability is around 80%. As per the AI, it is only giving me 80% probability. I needed to wait to see 90% probability with a badge. This I needed to see it here for me to get into the trade. In order to do that, I also needed to see the market falling, which is also not been happening. The Nifty has given up close to 40 to 50 odd points from the high levels now, few minutes back. Bank Nifty also from 300 odd levels, it has come down a lot. These two has to budge for us to move to the next level. They have started to add some long positions on 46,000, 31 lakhs, 28 lakhs. 45,900 is going to be the level to watch out for, because that is the area wherein at the money, and you can clearly see who's managing it today. Sellers. How do we know that? You're getting to see short build-up happening on both the call and the put. So whatever the gap up which they gave you yesterday, now they are just slowly taking it away. So if you are someone who's not been scalping in this market, if you have bought it and holding your position, the price what we bought it at 340, 350, 360, it is back at that 240 odd levels. Now, the game is, Shiva, shall I go and enter on the put side? That's a challenging one. On a day like today, when you have the global markets and everything supporting you to take the move on the upside, you see certain strikes are trying to take the market on the downside. You need valid reasons for you to take it lower, right? If you look at it, HDFC, like an ICICI is again going into the deep red, and almost all the banks have started falling in the last 15 minutes now. So what was the reason for them to do that? It's an intraday trap now, right? Anybody who would have bought a call, they all would be sitting with a big pain. Should I really exit, or what should I do? But unless and until data changes, no point in you going and taking it. So 3.3 to 1.8, the positional data is showing you a different picture. Even intraday data is showing you a different picture. They are not adding anything now. They have started covering their positions. Please be careful if you are having a call. Unless and until, I think they might just go try to clear this once. And if they are trying to do that, then we might see a game happening. Now, on the other hand, where exactly now they are taking a support? What is the blue line? WMA. WMA 20. Okay, it's a simple moving average, 20 of the last 20 candle average, and that's the blue line which is getting formed. If we are getting a morning support at the WMA, that means it is clearly saying the people are playing for the morning levels. There is no major overnight player has come in and tried to take this market lower or higher. So normally if you're getting the support at these levels, the people who have been playing in the morning, they are trying to hold this market for some time. So we needed to watch out how they are going to be taking it higher or lower. Are they in a trade zone or a no trade zone? No trade zone. Between the VWAP and the super trend, whenever the market is trading, that's clearly called as a no trade zone. And moreover, we have also identified where exactly the support is going to be coming in, where exactly the resistance is going to be coming in. So how did we do that? We looked at the previous day moves. From where the volume has picked up, those are the areas wherein the bulls will come and support or the bears will try to attack. The upper line which you see, that's the area wherein the bears have started to make the market fall. That area we needed to try to have the resistance. So they are just going to be playing around, giving you as a scalper some moves here and there, but it's not worth it. If you are someone who's really looking for a large move, these things are not worth it. Okay, so please be careful. Don't try to overdo things at these levels. Okay. Before we make the move on the launch, maybe around that, I will just show you that as well. So how many of you are using one click here? Surprise, surprise. How many of you started using it after booking the Bangalore session? Okay, great. Is it helpful? Great. Almost 90% of the crowd, we have a close to 370 to 380 odd people, and glad that almost 300 using it. Wow, that's a big one. So is there any functionality which you guys are really looking for in one click? Shiva, give me this, that will help me. Yes. You need to be a little louder. I'll repeat the question anyway. How many of you have that psychological thing? Yeah, as Ishwar said, and many have been requesting me, Shiva, M2M needed to be hidden. My team is in all years, they are noting down everything, whatever that you guys have been. In fact, we have been making a lot of changes based on some of the requests which comes from you, all of you. And we will definitely try to do that. Predefined trailing stop loss. What we have done is, we have given you this option now. I don't know how many of you will like it. Imagine if I'm trying to take a position. I'll just show you that. Say, for example, I'll try to take a position. Okay, so I've taken some positions at around 240. And I wanted to buy at certain levels. Imagine I wanted to buy it at around 235. Okay, when it comes to the lower level, you guys wanted to buy it, right? That's something which you will be able to place it. Oh, sorry. Okay, so your order book will show you when it comes to 230 levels, you'll be able to place it. And at the same time, you can also sell it This is something which many people have been asking me. Shiva, when I'm entering, I should be able to enter a particular level. I wanted to buy it at 230, and I wanted to sell it at 270, 280. This is a long time request, and I don't think many have done that. So we have tried to provide you that. You will be able to enter both the positions. Whichever comes first, it will go hit it, and go and hit the other side as well, provided you know the levels better. You need to be a little louder.
So the stop loss did not exist.
Yeah, it won't. Your screen has to be active. Guys, whenever you are placing a stop loss in the system, we clearly mentioned that it has to be active because the stop losses are getting stored locally, not on your exchange servers. The reason is, many a times you guys say that my stop loss is getting triggered, someone knows my stop loss levels, exactly they go hit it and then come back. And one more thing is, which we have done is, keeping it locally, and we will also be abide by the exchange regulations because some of them have an habit of keep on changing the stop losses many a times when you have large orders. And if you are sending multiple orders, you may be getting penalized based on in the recent circulars, whatever that is coming in. We don't want to burden the broker servers and other things. That's the reason we are keeping the stop losses on your system. So only when the level comes it will go and hit it. That's the reason. The biggest disadvantage is if your internet goes down or if you're shutting down your laptop or closing it on a hibernation mode, then it may not work. You needed to keep it on active, or you can place your stop loss on the broker terminal. But one click has a big advantage because not only you have a terminal here, you can also place your stop losses on the broker terminal in case if you wanted it. But we have given you different ways of exiting in one click, which I don't think any other brokers or any other trading terminals would have been giving you that. Yes, Dimple, what is your question? That's something, yeah, that's the challenge actually. If your internet is going to have a frequent disruption and other things, then I would sincerely say, don't try to place any orders in one click. No, logged out will happen if you have not, say for example, today morning we would have released an update. How will I be able to force your system to get the release, an update released to your system? Because you would have logged in for several days. Imagine for brokers, you guys are logging in every day, giving an OTP and everything. Whereas one click, you guys take the advantage, open several screens and leave it for several days. And I may not be able to force you to release an update. So that's the reason it will ask you to log out every screen. So what I would normally suggest is close the browser completely and then open it fresh. Or either you can clear the cache and do it, or close the browser and then log in again. That way you will be able to do it. So I think what is happening? Nothing much. Okay, it is just moving around and then it is giving you a move 230, 237. Did it go and hit our lower number? If it is the case, one got executed, the buy got executed, the sell didn't execute. Okay, so here, the only thing which I would say, people who do not have a stable internet connectivity, try to place it on your broker terminal as well. Yes? Ah.
Even if you keep a gap of 20 points, still it comes and it's so, because options, as the VIX is so high, it moves.
The options are moving like crazy now.
Yeah, within a minute you can see 20-30 points coming down.
Correct.
So the trailing should have, I feel like trailing should have at least 2 points or.
So what you're saying is the automatic trading which happens here, you wanted to keep it. Probably we will try to provide you a manual option wherein you will be able to set your own trading stop loss. Similar to what you do it in your firm.
There is actually a lot of slippage whenever place an order in market.
Okay. Guys, slippage The reason why I say that it is not my hands is, it all depends upon the infrastructure of the respective broker. We have given the best infrastructure in terms of whatever the API connections, whatever that you guys have been. Imagine we are placing the stop loss on your system and still we are not even having less than like a 2 millisecond delay. When the orders are getting executed, you will see it simultaneously. When orders are getting executed, you will see it simultaneously. But what happens is, it goes from the broker to the respective exchanges, and then by the time, if they have a delay, and already we are seeing delayed prices compared to anyone, because we are not doing high frequency trading and other things, so we normally will have some bit of a latency. That's where the new website may help you all. Okay, because we are going to be getting that connected through the WebSockets, and there are a lot of little advantages which is going to be there. So we thought we will try to give you a better infrastructure, but slippages, that's where there are few brokers who have started giving us dedicated servers. That's something which we have started working on. So if I'm placing an opening trade today, and how many of you noticed it, what was the time I placed the opening trade today? I'll just show you that. Okay, we'll close this position. I'll show you the trade book. What was the opening time? Most of the time, you will see most of the brokers, by the time you place your orders, it will show you open pending. And by the time it gets executed, it will be 9:16 or something, and then by the time the price would have moved almost 60, 70 rupees, and you would have missed the opening move, or sometimes you will have a bigger stop loss also. Or the stop loss would have already got triggered. So that's something which we have started to arrest it. So maybe with Express, or their team is here, probably you guys, when they're going out and meeting them, you will always be able to check with them. And they have a beautiful platform. Apart from one click, they also have a binge. Good thing is, you will be able to open binge. You will be able to keep one click both simultaneously. You can also keep it on your mobile. Right, Sachin? You will be able to open in multiple places. They are given you options to keep it in multiple places. So people who say, Shiva, sometimes the one click I'm not able to exit. You will be immediately able to exit it in the binge. You don't need to go and log in, log out here, and then do that. Simultaneously, you will be able to keep your orders open in 3 places. So that's something which I really liked it in Expresso, which they have done it. So people who are interested, they are setting up the counter outside. They are going to be there all day. All your queries, they will be able to address it. Since they come under big brand, and I can vouch for it. Yes?
You can separate one-click login and OA.
Yeah, we have done that. Now, if you are say, for example, the new portal, do you see this? This is going to be getting released pretty soon. Yeah. So that issue will get resolved. The new portal for the one-click is going to be oneclick.trade. So you can trade that all alone as a standalone product. So you don't need it to, you can open in multiple systems. One-click separately, OABL separately. That's something which we have done it.
There is a multiple windows page opening where I should be able to choose my
Options where what I want to see. There is a static overlay. I can't choose the customer. I have to go each page every time to track.
That's something, yes. One sec, let me. So you mean to say the
multiple OA chat?
Yeah, that's the one.
this one?
Yeah, can you click there?
No, I think you are. Okay, let me just open that. Not this one.
No, not this one, not this one. There is multiple window. There is left side in the features. Left side in the between. Under. Can you click there?
Guys, it's been a long time. I'm not using those, so please pardon me on that.
Here, I don't want futures OI, futures options OI. I would like to go with trending OI and trending OI PIs.
No, we have given you the options here.
And here in the bottom, and this, if I open it in the what I'm saying, are you able to see that the scrolling left side, right side is there?
Yeah, that will be an issue because the data is too much for us to populate and show it here. But we are working on a resolution issue there. But we will try to fix it within that Small window.
Yeah, say like I'm using like 32-inch or 40-inch screen. So when I put it in a full screen, I should be able. I shouldn't be able.
You should be able to.
scroll it
I know there are certain limitations, but we will definitely try to address that point. Okay, so we have tried that. But if you're using a large screen, you will be able to see all 4 together. But if you're using a small screen, then yes, it may not be possible, but we will try to get that address. Yes, there are a couple of queries in the back. One-click app. Let me ask, let me tell you, every month you guys wanted new features, and you guys don't make my team work for anything else, and you guys wanted it. Okay, we will definitely try to get an one-click app release this year sometime. We will work on it. The reason why we haven't worked on it, I'll be very honest, because the way I have been giving the team new features to be getting released, we may not be able to match that in the app. So that's the reason we wanted to at least get 80 to 90% of the features released and then go for the app. But I don't think it should be a concern, because someone who's using a mobile browser, I normally do that. It is so convenient for me, and if you're using a fold phone, it's so convenient, you'll be able to just toggle around and you can make the money.
Shiva,
Copy
doubt
trade.
here.
I'll come back to you on that. Yes.
Shiva, do you plan to put the kill switch on one click?
You guys really
Since
wanted
a lot of
that?
brokers don't have kill switch in their own.
Yeah, the brokers doesn't have.
platforms.
But the limitation with one click is, I can give you the kill switch. You will kill the switch here, and then you will go to the broker terminal and trade. I don't want you guys to do that, right?
got used
That
to one
control,
click
I
so
don't
much.
have it.
Got used to one click that, without one click. we'll
Yeah,
not be
I
able to
know.
trade.
How many of you have never gone back to your broker trading terminal now? Only using one click. I don't want to go back. Big time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's something even I got addicted to. I think I'm a big fan of Nest platform. That's where I do most of my trading. Now we have started completely shutting down. We are trying to address all those things, but we'll see. Because there are certain challenges which we have. We may not be able to do everything. We needed to see everything which is coming under the regulatory and the compliance part. Whatever that is possible from our end, we will definitely do it. Opening chart from the option chain. Yes, that's something which we are working on. I think we are, there is a long pending request which is also getting addressed. And you guys wanted to see this, right? Open and high. And also you will be able to do this. Many people have been asking me, Shiva, can we download the order book? That feature will be coming in the new one. That has been enabled. And one more thing which we have also given is, you don't need to go and look at in the trade book for you to see what was your triggered price. You should be able to see it in the order book itself. We have added that column here. So what price it got triggered, what price you placed an order, everything can be seen here. Okay, so the market literally started to fall, and it is, where exactly take the support? Blue line? We are the operators, right? So it's not about that. All you needed to know is where exactly they are moving the markets, till which level they will move, and till which level they will take the support in. So once they have come in, almost the open and high is getting hit. Yes, no? Some of them got it. Most of them would be deep in the money. But we needed to see whether so what is happening with 47,000? Done. 46,000? Oh, done. It went to 275. That is, I think would have been in that particular candle. And it quickly retracing it now. Great. What a pullback. Now the big question is where the data is shaping up. Is it getting extremely bearish? Yes? I needed at least 50% confirmation. The OI difference between the call and the put needed to have 50%. We are slowly getting that, maybe around 40, but still we are not there. But if you look at this particular data, are we more than 50%? So who's playing in the market then? Who's controlling the market? Is it intraday players who are controlling the market, or is it the positional player who are controlling the market? In spite of the global cues, in spite of the global markets giving you all the moves and everything, the market is literally falling because the global, like in the positional players who have already taken the position, they are ensuring that you guys have given us a good gap up. We'll ensure that all the premium which is there in the call side, we will try to take it away from you. That's exactly been happening. Now, the big question is, where exactly should I be looking to enter? Either they should make a fall below this level, or they should make a move above this level for me to do that. Unless and until you get that move, it's going to be a very difficult day. Considering Nifty is still trading in the green, Nifty is not making much of a noise. It's just floating around that particular territory. And if you clearly look at it, as long as this blue line is not getting violated, Nifty is going to be bullish. This blue line is my like a line in the sand. If it is falling below that level, then probably we may head towards the 20-day moving average and then the 50. Before that, we might have another round of support at 21,500, sorry. So here, the big resistance is going to be near to that 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. These two are the levels which I'm going to be keenly watching for. Now, an area wherein you just needed to stay light, and if you have made money, try to stay light because they are just making quick moves. I'll show you the option chart. So these are the tabs normally I use. I don't use all those, probably like, and I might add the premiums and then the big OI movement just to see where they are like making some progress. They started adding more short positions here, added long positions here. That's a good sign. Now 45,700. The OI is starting to drop. 35 lakhs here, and it is 19 lakhs. But what I would love to see is 19 lakhs heading towards 40 lakhs, and this 35 lakhs heading towards a 15 or 20 lakhs. So we just needed to see a bigger fall. But if it is not happening, then you might see the market just consolidating here a bit, and you might just see the premiums getting eroded. By this time, if you'd have seen it, the premiums on both call and the put would be eroding. So 46,000. In the morning, if you'd have sold it, you would have got around maybe around 100 to 100 here, maybe around 200 to 250. If you go and look at the straddle chart, three minutes. It's a perfect seller's day, right? A follow-up of yesterday. And on a day like today, if you'd have made money as a buyer, then you should really pat yourself. And especially in the morning itself, if you are able to make money and stay light, you should really pat yourself. Don't even try to get in anywhere. These are the charts which will clearly tell you who's gaining it. And what are these candles are for? Trap the buyers or sellers? It's a trap for both. In fact, that particular candle got formed purely because of the open and high. Okay? And once the open and high is getting hit, you would have seen this or the levels wherein the sellers will also be like in making, imagine if you're a straddle player, you're trailing it. Okay, you will be using the SMA or the VWAP or whatever it is, then that particular level would have got your stop loss got triggered. So that is a trap for both. They don't want to give you any easy money. Unless and until you know what you're trying to do, never try to get into these kind of moves. Now, guys, VIX is not giving us any clues, so I wouldn't be bothered about the VIX. I'll go for 45,500 on the call side in case if the market gives me an opportunity. And on the put side, I'll go up to 46,200. Especially on a day when the sellers are dominating, do not try to be very near to at the money. Try to at least 200, 300 points away from that level. The reason is, that's the area wherein you will have a good delta for you. So if you look at it, the strike which we are targeting is 45,500 on the call side, which is having a delta of 1. That means if the market moves 100 points, you will naturally get 100 points together for you. So that's an advantage with the delta here. On the other side, we are just looking at 46,200. This has a delta of 0.75. But in case if the market is going to be bearish, extremely bearish, the way it is looking like, that means you will get for every 1 rupee, you will get 75 paise. That's more than sufficient as a buyer. These are the two areas wherein I'm going to be concentrating. But it's going to be like in a little bit of a sideways day with the sellers dominating it. It's okay. How many of you are still holding some positions? Good. 1, 2. How many of you are hardcore sellers here? Any hardcore sellers? Okay, there are few. Only scalpers. We all become a positional player. When our positions go into a loss. So the options premium, if you look at it, all the put side is having a higher premium. This is going to be another point of concern. But good news is the premiums have crashed so much from the morning, because morning it was around 200 odd levels. At the money was trading with 200 odd rupees premium. It has crashed a bit. That's a good sign. But considering the way the put premiums are higher, that means someone is expecting this market to fall. But if they are going to be maintaining this is going to be another trap actually. The sellers will like trying to trap the people who are trying to think that there is going to be a big fall happening on the put side. Let me try to buy some positions. But they're not letting it go below that level. Unless and until we see that level getting violated, there is no point in for us to get this moves done. Okay. The time is around 10:15. Raja, coffee is ready? How many of you, everybody had the breakfast in the morning? Good. We had the breakfast available, so I think now the coffee and tea would be available in another 15-20 minutes. We will try to arrange that. How many of you felt that in a gaming device we will never be able to trade? How many of you felt that this is a myth? What Shiva is showing is a myth. I don't think we'll be able to ever take trades. That's what the social media says, right? No, this is all like just bullshit. How will someone be able to trade in this? Huh? So guys, the primary reason why we wanted to do this is, you just needed to have your control on yourself. No one can control yourself. And at the same time, many people said this will be like an injurious. Yes, even smoking causes cancer. We all know it. Still we carry a packet and we carry and smoke whenever we wanted to. Similar to that, trading also is injurious. But still we go do it. It's for the fun. How many of you are here for the fun factor in terms of trading? How many of you are hardcore business mind yes, I just needed to trade to keep myself doing what I wanted to achieve? Any full-time traders here? Planning to. I would sincerely suggest anyone who wanted to become a full-time trader at least have surplus money and whatever that you needed to, say for example, if you are having a family and your family should not even be dependent on you for the next 5-10 years. Even this guy doesn't make even a single rupee from the market, they should not bother you at all. And most importantly, if this is not working out after 5 years, we should be ready to go back to our profession. That I will never go. That means we needed to choose in a smart way that whatever that we do, it has to be in a planned manner. Guys, as long as when we wanted to be in a full-time role here in trading, we always will be trading under a tremendous pressure. When you're in the current job, try to make yourself comfortable. Try to not leave your job, because there are a lot of youngsters whom I interact and others. After 3 months or 6 months of success, they immediately say, Shiva, I wanted to become full-time trader. Guys, it took me almost 10, 12 years to take that decision. Though I was making money sometimes and then losing it, making money and losing it, it would be the story of many traders. But only when I got the financial freedom from the other business which I did, then I thought it makes sense for me to now at least, okay, go ahead, let me go ahead and do that. And most importantly, it came in my later part of my career. Not in my earlier part of my career. Earlier part of my career, yes, I was losing it. Like in a solid bit, I was losing it, but I was also trying to gain. But I was also trying to gain what I was making a mistake. Many people would have done the same mistake. Whatever, like, if I say my story, you will say, Shiva, you're just saying my story. Because we all go through the same cycle. The only thing which I would say is, if you wanted to become a full-time trader, at least see yourself for the next 3-5 years, whether you are consistent. When I say consistent, doesn't mean you all needed to be profitable all through the 5 years. Out of 5, at least 4 years you are profitable, and 1 year maybe like as manageable loss, which has not hurt your capital. It's not like blowing your capital completely. That we do it very often. Every 3 months, once, we blow it. That used to be my story a long time. Every 3 months, somehow I needed to blow out. How will I do that? I will make 2 months of consistent profit. One bad day, it would wipe out 20% of your capital. Next day, you wanted to recover the 20%, you lose 40. And then the third day, today is a hero or zero day. Now the market is giving you hero or zero every day. Because every day is an expiry. You take an hero or zero every day, and market knows that you are like looking to enter into that, and they completely trap you out. As anyone who has not even entered a single trade in one click here? You haven't tried? Anyone who hasn't tried? There are quite a few. You guys are comfortable with your existing systems, right? One of you can come here who wanted to try it. It's my money, you can try it. Whatever you wanted to try, you can try it. This is a golden opportunity. You won't get it. Like, and I wanted to say, yeah, come forward. Okay. So what we will try to do is, come. I'll teach you. This is not only for him, it is also like teaching for you. So if you wanted to buy a call, you needed to click on here or use an up arrow.
Okay.
If you wanted to sell a call, you needed to use this side arrow, or you can click this button.
Okay.
Buy a put, use this. Sell a put, use this.
Okay.
Okay? I've kept one lot. How many lots you wanted to buy?
1 lot is enough.
I thought you will buy at least like
5. Okay.
5.
It's your money, sir. You have to decide.
I have to decide. Yeah. Anyway, okay. 5 lots.
Okay.
Now, you want to buy only once.
Okay.
Only once. I'm asking you.
On, sir.
Only once. He is not smart enough. Okay. Which one you wanted to buy? You wanted to buy a put or a call?
I'll buy put, sir.
How will you buy it? So when I said to buy, he bought it. Like, and he didn't check the chart. He didn't look at the data. Nothing. He said, okay, this guy told me to buy. I'll go and buy it. Okay. Now. So what is the price at which you bought? You remember that?
369.
369. What is the price at which it got triggered? The order price is at 405. The reason is we have kept it at market protection. So what market protection does is, when your orders goes, because the current LTP that was trading was 370 odd levels, when he placed it, it will keep in market a protection of like 10%, and it places anything which comes between that range, it will go and place the order. Okay. So it got executed at 369. Now, what do you wanted to do with that position?
So I want to close it with the profit.
Close it to the profit. It went to 380, man. Now it is at 360. So just see the chart. What is happening? You bought a put, but the market is moving up. See, this is how our good friends will be. When I know that I am losing it, let him also lose it. Buy. But luckily your friend is like, he's too good. Now he's getting it at 380, 387. 392. Now what do you wanted to do? You close it. Okay. Easy?
Yeah.
You should do like this. And partial close. Close 50%. Another close 50%. Or you wanted to add more.
Can I trial it, sir?
Trail. How will you trail it? So if you wanted to trail it, you can use the M2M, or you can also use this particular area. Okay, set a trailing stop loss. Imagine you wanted to keep your stop loss. I don't want to lose it below this particular level. Okay? What is the level at which you don't want to lose it? 375. Okay? If you wanted to trail it, you have to click this button. Okay? Add stop loss. Now, whenever this moves, when you are placing 375, if it would have been at 387, when the price is moving from this level, it will automatically start to trade. You wanted to change it to manual trade, just click on that S button. It will now stay there at 376. It got triggered. It came down and it got triggered. Now, if you wanted to add some more, you will be able to. Just refresh it once. In case if the positions is still there, just refresh that page. It will show you whether the positions are open or not. You wanted to again buy it?
You see the chart?
It's your table now, your money. You can do whatever you want. Market is trying to move lower.
We'll do product launch now. Then you can break for a coffee. When you're breaking for coffee, explain about espresso.
Give me another 2 minutes, Raja.
So now what are the price I bought is?
What is the price at which you bought? 377. Now it is at 368, 369. So imagine you are not comfortable having 5 lots. You wanted to quickly trail with, say for example, you wanted to take some additional quantity. Use your buttons at 370, 365, and then see the chart. It's giving you a move on the upside, but not a major one. And at the same time, it's not giving you a move on the downside also, majorly. So what is the price at which we bought? Now, whatever the averaging which we done, at the lower level, it was around 370 odd level. Now it is at 380. In case, if you feel that this is almost giving me a good cushion, you can now trail it. So normally I do a 5-point trail. It's your wish. If you're placing it at 380, then be careful. Tell me honestly, are you under pressure?
Yes, sir.
Going below? It normally does, right? Only when we buy it, it will normally go below.
Can we increase that, sir? 5 points?
You can do it. You can just go do this as well. If you are say for example, you don't want to do this, okay? I'll show you another way. Imagine if you're placing it in this, you can scroll like this.
Okay.
Okay, if it is quickly moving higher, you can go along with that. So sometimes it may give you a 50, 60 point move. You can go along, trail it. Now it got triggered. So now the funds got closer. So it is at 370. So it is still in the no trading zone. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So unless and until it makes a move, it's going to be a very difficult one for us as a buyer to make all these things. So we might see some moves here and there. Immediately, if I wanted to make a move on the call side. I feel the market has the potential to give me a move on the call side. Okay? So as a buyer, sometimes I will play an hedge trade. What we did? We bought both call and the put. Okay. So whichever direction the market gives me a move, first I will try to trail that and then make the other side close the position. So in case if the call is giving me a loss or anything, this is how I normally do the hedge trade.
Okay.
Okay? And if you feel, no, Shiva, I needed to close both the positions, it would have given you the move, and then you can see that trailing stop loss, your M2M stop loss got triggered here. Because you have kept the M2M stop loss at 32,500. So we still have a protection, not only here, we have the protection here. Okay. So that got triggered. So I wanted to enter again. We entered on both the sides. Okay. quickly, if I wanted to close one side, select that one. If you wanted to close both, just click on this. Both your positions will get closed. Easy, convenient?
I'll try to use it, sir.
Try to use it. Okay, anyone else? Okay, we will have more after the break. Okay, we will have the product launch and then we will do that. Thank you. Good name?
Meet you, sir. Karthik.
I think Karthik had good fun. Don't tease him. Okay.
I will answer. Yeah.
Yes. Good. Thanks, Karthik. Okay. Welcome, DJ and Rekha. Okay, guys. I think this is the big moment which we all have been waiting for. Okay. Before, I don't know how many of you know my story. I'll just give a small cutie story. Okay, because I needed to share this. So, I was earlier into hotel management and then into healthcare BPO. I was running company, happily settled. Like, you guys would not have noticed me at all in the social media or anywhere. Probably I was just having a small group. And then, there were a few people who were asking me, Shiva, and how does you do the scalping and other things? That's when I was doing a small bit of scalping here and there. And this is way back in 2018-19. That's when one fine day, one gentleman by the name DJ called me. So DJ, can you raise your hands here? He's here. Okay, so he's the gentleman who brought me into the limelight. So I thought it would be fit for me to call him on the stage to have the launch done. One thing which always happened with me and DJ and Rekha, both are here. They are husband and wife. I hope that I needed to tell you all. I will carry the DJ's joke here. Okay, so one fine day he gave me a call. He said, Shiva, I know you have been trading and you have been very silent about it. Till that time, I used to be making my morning trades, do something. Evening after 3:30, all the street kids will come and call me. Uncle, when are you coming out? We'll play street cricket. One pitch catch. And then I used to play with them in the evening because that's how you can kill your time after the trading hours. But this gentleman doesn't want me to do that. So he called me and said, Shiva, we have an event happening in Goa and I want you to be there. I tried 1,000 ways to deny that. I told I can't come, DJ. I think I'm happy with what I'm doing and nothing. And he persisted. Almost every other day he used to call. 3 days before the event, for some reason he said, Shiva, I want you to come. And I really felt, and I asked my wife, this guy is really calling me every other day and I do not know how to say no to him. When someone is calling you so frequently, that must be there's some valid reason. That's the reason he wants you to be there. Then I told him, yes, I will come. 3 days before the session, I booked the flight and then made the arrangements and then went, met him. And he said, and what do you do? I do scalping and nothing. He has done some background check about me. Okay, so he's a smart guy. He has done background check, what he does and everything. And when I entered, there were already 3-4 speakers on the stage and they were all giving live presentations and other things on that particular day. And they were doing live trading as well. And I was sitting in a corner and I was trading and there were a couple of pictures. I still have those pictures. So these guys have taken the pictures of me. And then around 2:30, he asked me, what are you doing? I made my profit and I'm done for the day. Then why don't you come and share your setup with this team there on the stage? That was the first time I showcased myself in a traders carnival way back in 2018 or 19, first time. And since then, I owe a lot of love and support. The reason is, because of them, I was able to mentor and share my knowledge with so many of you. More than the money and anything, if you guys are seeing me on the stage, there are plenty of messages, the lovely messages which I receive from all of you, right? I think part of that success also goes to them. Because if I'm contributing to your success, I think they deserve a big round of an applause. I want both DJ and Rekha to be here. And one more thing which I did is, I think I'm the only speaker who have been repeated multiple times on their platform, and they normally don't repeat the speakers. They hate. Because they wanted fresh faces to come, and they are the ones who always showcase fresh talent. If you guys are seeing all the conferences and other things happening in India, it's purely because of them. The conferences, what has been now happening in every other month, these guys have started way back in 2011-12. Trading at that time is a big, big thing, and these guys have pioneered and championed, and I thought that they would be the best bet to launch it. And I don't know how many of you are aware, they have been the ones who have been launching all our major products. From Excel to OI Pulse, all the major updates. And they are the ones who launched the one-click also in the previous edition. I told them, whenever you guys are doing a session, we will ensure that we will launch something for the users. But now they are occupied and they are like moving to the next level. He is into crypto big time, and I may not be able to get in there. That is his favorite cup of tea. So they are moving in big time into the crypto space. They are not doing any more events, at least for the time being. I thought, let me make an opportunity to invite them into the limelight to showcase them. So it would be a big honor for me to make these two people who have been like in a family to me, to make them launch this one-click device. And DJ, today I will make you trade in the Bank Nifty options. Okay, so you usually hates the Nifty options and the Bank Nifty options.
Not hates. For now it is.
Can we get a mic here?
What is Bank Nifty?
What is Bank Nifty? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so I thought it will be a fitting bet if they launch the device. And I think they are the lucky charm as well for me, maybe. It's like everybody will have like a certain lucky charm, so I thought I needed to hand over the mic before we do the launch. DJ, few words.
Few words.
And when are you planning your next event?
Okay, that's a little more difficult question. First of all, congratulations to Shiva, because when he called to invite me to this event a few days back, I told him, and I think it's true, he keeps innovating. He doesn't rest on past laurels. Meaning, if he has had tasted success with some product earlier, he keeps on looking at what traders need, progressively looking forward. So that is something that I really like in Shiva. And if there's some scope for improvement, I would tell him. But here, this is something good being done for traders, and it eases stress for traders. So, good shot, Shiva. I think you deserve all the success you're getting.
Thanks, DJ. The box ready. Yes.
Yeah, and one more thing about the next event, I'm not sure, because 12 hours of my time every day goes into research, into crypto projects.
No, even like in a crypto, you can do an event and we will be happy to explore that.
Yeah, but we might do it in Dubai.
Oh,
Dubai
okay.
or Vietnam or one of those
I have one
places.
more reason to travel to Dubai now.
You don't need a reason to travel to
Yeah,
Dubai.
that's there,
Because
that's there.
I'll probably just call you on the phone and say, Shiva,
Yes.
Dubai.
Yes,
So,
I'll be there.
anybody here looks at crypto seriously? I was standing with, oh, good, nice. So show of hands, actually. I think, we'll finally end up doing an event in Dubai. Okay, the reason why I moved over to crypto full time, meaning 100% of my portfolio is into crypto, nothing anywhere else. No fixed deposits, no no investments anywhere else, zero. Meaning HDFC keeps thinking right now that I have become a pauper, but all my crypto portfolio assets are into crypto. One thing I can tell you, for the same investment of time and money, your returns are likely to be, if you do well, if you do as well in crypto trading and investing as you are doing it in Bank Nifty, your returns will be 10x more. And one important thing between people in the stock markets or trading the indexes and people in crypto is, here people talk about percentages. In crypto, people talk in excess. The number of returns, amount of returns you get. Over to Shiva.
Thanks, DJ. And I think we will do the launch. Both of you can come. Yeah, one more.
Traders Carnival has taken a pause. There's only one reason that we are not able to find more Shivas.
Come on.
It's true, because we want only the quality for the market people. So we are still looking at Shivas.
You will get a lot more Shivas in the future. Thank you. And Raja, can we have the music? Please, both of you come on one side each. We just needed to lift it. So guys, give a warm round of welcome and applause for the one-click device. So this is going to be the new trading console. So I'll make you guys take a trade in that. Just a minute. We will also be playing a game as well. I hope you guys are good in the games. We will, can I get the dock, Raja? No, I want the dock. Ah, yeah. I'll just connect it to the HDMI. We just need to come this side. Machala. Raja, get the screen. We'll just play a small video and then get the screen up. Okay. You're good in the car racing? Okay. Just watch. So you will be able to see both the charts and you will be able to take a trade. And at the same time, you should also be able to play the games as well. That's something which I'm going to be showing you all now. We will now connect it. Can you get the HDMI connected, please? Okay, so you are able to check it. One sec. Raja, can you get me that display connected? Display, yeah. Okay, one sec. That one? Just open this, keep it here. We will just get it on up. So, for the first time, we will have both the trading and the gaming, both can be done simultaneously. And how many of you have like in a Wi-Fi connection directly connected to TV? If you guys have a Wi-Fi connection, you will be able to connect it on your device. You don't even need it to plug in. So you can sit in your sofa, watch your movies. If you have a picture-in-picture, watch movies on one side. You can also see the screens on the other side. And whenever you wanted to switch quickly, you will be able to do a quick switching from one side to another. And I think before I forget, I have something important to give it to you. A small token of love from our side for coming all the way. Both of you, please come. But still, the trading is remaining.
Yeah.
I think, Rekha, you might like this.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
I know this. So whatever you get, it will be mostly for me.
Yes. I know this man, I can only take him for the badminton court.
And what he says is, Ella onda machi.
Yes.
So.
That's exactly that. So, Raja, should I use this one?
No, it is.
One sec. Let me. No, it will just give you one. And get the display pop-up actually. No. Can we get the HDMI? detect. How will I be able to move the... correct. So guys, if you wanted to connect to a wireless display, just below 1, if you will be able to do it. Okay, got it. Now, so DJ, you're going to be doing a trading for me. Unlike crypto, it's going to be a little challenging for you. Okay? So all you needed to do is, we've enabled all the shortcut keys for you.
Okay.
So you're already placing an order by pressing that button. Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, so to buy a call, you have to use the up arrow. To sell a call, you have to use the side arrow left key. To buy a put, you have to use this. To sell a put, you have to use this key. So you can choose which one you wanted to do. We already have positions on the call side. Okay. Now, you can try to do whatever that you wanted to do it.
You can do this now.
He is like, you want the glass? Okay, I'll get you the glasses as well for you.
It's okay.
Yes. Yes. So you can use the buy button here or use an arrow key here.
It should be on this.
Yes. So you can use the buy button, sell button, or you can use the arrow keys. Now the market is almost falling 15 points in the negative. So you can look at the screen here if you wanted to see a bigger one. So call price is around 422. The put price is around 81. So which one you wanted to buy? Put or a call? I'll choose put. Okay, she wanted to buy a put, one sec. You already bought it. What happened is you have sold it.
Okay.
So you are using this dongle keys. So it will automatically buy it as well. Okay, so I just square off that position for you. I will just close all the positions. We can use these buttons as well to close it and open it. So buy it using down arrow. One sec, I'll just show you. Which strike you wanted to choose. Guys, by the way, Rekha is a very good Bank Nifty trader, especially overnight positions. So you can use the down arrow key to buy it.
So now you can ask him.
Yes.
Shiva, as my mentor, what would you recommend I do?
Sorry? No, you sold it.
Rekha can ask Shiva, as my mentor, what would you recommend me to do? Cheat code.
Buying put is a down arrow key.
Yeah, I pressed it.
Now, if you wanted, it has already bought it actually. It is so fast, you will not be able to notice it. So you got around 75 quantities. Use that side button to close the positions.
Immediately if I press it, closes.
It will close it.
Shall I close now?
Yeah.
Or should I wait?
You close it, or you wanted to close all positions in one go, you can use the X button. That's an easy way.
Okay, which is better now?
Which is better.
Close all the options.
Done. It will close all your positions. And then you just needed to refresh the data. It has an overnight positions was taken. That's the reason it shows a minus 15 there. And moreover, if you're just playing around with the toggles, it will automatically take it. So guys, just to give you a small...
Hey Shiva, one question. What all does this replace, this console replace?
Okay, so from here, I quickly wanted to play a game. You can use it as a desktop. If someone wanted to see, say for example, Shiva, I wanted to store my Excel file, or I wanted to see the data wherein I wanted to see the charts. Quickly, you will be able to see the charts. And move on to the data. I wanted to see where is the trending OI. Where exactly the trending OI, the price action is there. So currently, the market is clearly giving me a clue that it is getting extremely bearish, with more and more puts getting reading reduced, and then the call open interest is getting added. So I wanted to quickly shift, go into my trading window, and 46,200, I wanted to quickly take some positions. I just keep placing the orders here. 383, 385, we are buying it. So you're able to see the quantity. So the quantities is getting added here. And once I see that the profit is in my favor and I wanted to quickly close all my positions in one go, all you needed to do is just click on this, close all your positions. From almost 1,000 rupee profit, we went to 2,000, closed it. And if you have any open orders, just use this, the B button here, it will close all the open orders, and if you click on this, it will show you whether is there any open orders pending. I can look at you and then keep buying it.
Good. Very good features, because
And
these are...
I can also close my position, that's it. Keep adding, keep closing. This has to be a gaming, right? So typically you have to, like, whatever the positions which you wanted to add, do everything, you should be able to do that. And at the same time, in case, if you feel that, like, and there is an opportunity for me to hold this position for some time, because anyway we have placed the stop loss, and I wanted to quickly go into the gaming. You just needed to move into the gaming and start playing a game, and then we will come back to the trading simultaneously. So someone had a query, Shiva, like, and what if I'm going for this? In case if I'm playing here, will my, like, and whatever the toggle keys and other things which I use, will it also, like, and add my positions there? No, it won't. Okay, so once you are getting into the gaming, it won't show you anything there. So we will just get in here. Next. How many of you are good at this? Next. Okay. Play.
Even here, brand loyalty. That was a BMW.
Yes. So it's a race against the time. Can we have volume, please? Oh, okay. This one, the volume is not connected. Sorry about that. Otherwise, you will definitely enjoy it. So we just needed to move on. And so my aim is to at least get to in the top 3 or the time. So you said what all it can do, right? It can do the gaming for you. Yeah. And then we'll use the nitro as well. So it's one of a kind and the first in the world wherein you will be able to play, and at the same time we needed to go and see what has happened to our positions. It will automatically pass. We will see here from 3,000 of 2,000 rupee loss, it has come to like an almost into the green, and we immediately wanted to close our positions. We can quickly close it here. Just 383, 385, and if I feel that like I can get it above that 385 mark, you just see it. 386, click. We closed it. That's it, done. And then you can go resume your gaming. All in like in a fraction of seconds. So, guys, have you ever seen anything like this before? You can do your trading, and you can drive it on two-wheel as well in case if you are not watching it. So, guys, yes.
We always have felt that trading is a stressful job or something, but seeing Shiva has made it everything fun. Enjoy trading as well as having fun. Thank you.
Guys, that has been my motto since day one. I think DJ, you needed to like.
What I was talking earlier about innovation. So Shiva keeps innovating. This is something, this is taking things to the next level, where you have a gaming console and you also have a perfect dashboard for all your positions in one go. And these features I'm seeing currently in the crypto space. I don't think it has ever come so far into Bank Nifty options or in the stock market generally. Some of these features like being able to cancel all open positions, all orders, you know, buy one, cancel the other kind of positions. Basically, if you're going long, the opposite position gets reversed. So this does everything. Of course, this console might not be able to prepare coffee for you in the morning, but other than that, I think it'll probably do almost everything else for you. Congratulations once again, Shiva.
Thank you so much. And I think, guys, I'll tell you the reason. The main reason for me to get a product like this is purely for us, everyone, we all feel that like, and we are all doing over trading. And with one click, I know a lot of people are doing over trading. Broker loves me a lot now. All the brokers loves me a lot because, Shiva, we never expected your people to punch in so many orders. Without even you realizing, you guys just go and look at it. Using one click to prior. If it had been using one click, your order volumes would have gone 5x or 10x. I can assure you that. Because without even you realize, you are trading over trading, doing over trading. So that's where we thought, if with this device, at least like with whatever the time which you are done with your targets or whatever that is there, you can focus on something else. So that was our primary idea. And yes, we have few devices for the launch, and we are like almost most of the devices are sold out, but we are placing more orders actually. But I would be so happy. It is again not an endorsement for you to getting into like an